I
was given a word that says rise and shine. Rise and shine. Because this is your time. May his name be glorified. Let me tell you, this is your time to rise up. That you rise up wherever you've been. Because your light has come. There are things that must be arisen. And they must be arisen in your life. They must be arisen in your work. They must be arisen in your families. Because before one awakens, a one who's awakened is one who's been sleeping. Praise his name. Therefore there is a place you've been sleeping or slumbering. But that same place you've been slumbering, there's a place you've been delaying. But this word speaks to you today that rise and shine, because your light is here. Praise his name. Rise and shine, for your light is here. Starting from the book of Genesis till the book of Revelation, God has already risen so many people. He would arise people because of a nation. He would awaken someone because of the church. He would arise someone because of another person. Even today may God arise such that you can shine. Starting from the ancient days, there is a person God has created for you. In your life, in my life, must make you awaken. There is one God has created that is supposed to make you arise. And starting from the ancient days till date, there is someone God has put before you, and that person makes you stand up wherever you've been delaying. I'm going to tell you of the ways that we delay in a particular place. You may be slumbering in your business. You do not know how going to China is. But God creates for you a person who must show you how the business in China is done or is operated. That is a person God brings in your life. And when God brings him to you, he shows you that when you do it this way, it shall be. God creates such a person for you, and he's arisen on your behalf, and he shows you the doors because you've been slumbering in a particular place. And he tells you when you do it this way, this is the repercussion. And he arises someone in the political field, and he says that it is done this way in this political sector. He doesn't hide anything from you. This is what usually burdens people. In every life that we live, we always have a secret code, and when you feel that when you share it with someone, you say that let me plot against this person such that they can fall. When you go to the political field, they try to trap you. Those people are there because of envy. But I'm speaking to someone who's here because there's someone God has prepared. God has prepared in your life, that God has created for you, who must arise you up, who must take you from a place of delay, so that he can take you to the plan of the Lord. That is the person that I'm speaking to. Praise his name. We usually slumber in three ways. We sleep in the physical realm, in the bodily realm. The body slumbers off or sleeps off. There are so many various things that make the body slumber. An illness can make the body sleep. And a person becomes bedridden because of a disease. You need a person who must arise you from your bed. You need a person who must arise you in the bodily realm wherever you've been bedridden. Secondly, you need one who must open up your mindset or your intellect such that your thoughts can be opened up, such that they can do the will of God. You need a third person who must arise you in the spirit such that you can have unity with God. Among those three things, you need a person such that they can arise you, that they can arise in the life you're leading, because that is the life that we lead every day, whether in your body realm, whether in your intellect, and whether in your spiritual realm. I tell you this word that arise wherever you've been delayed, because your light has come. This word speaks to you that arise. Let us read Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1 to 3.
Byuka urabagirane, kuko umucyo wahuje, kandi ubwiza bw'Uwiteka bukaba bukurasiye. Dore umwijima uzatwikira isi, umwijima w'icuraburindi uzatwikira amahanga, ariko Uwiteka azakurasira kandi ubwiza bwe buzakugaragaraho. Amahanga azagana umucyo wawe, n'abami bazagusanga ubyukanye kurabagirana. Amen.
May his name be glorified. The Bible speaks of a great word. This is a prophetic word that you speak upon yourself. As I speak upon myself. There are places we've delayed in. The Bible tells us of the tribe of Israel that lived in Egypt for 430 years. And among all those years they lived in tribulation. They lived in a time of pain. I would like to tell you the most hard thing in our life is not having a nation, your own nation. A nation is something of great magnitude. When you do not have a nation, there are so many things that you do not have upon your life. Because a country gives you development that we've been speaking about. A country gives you the right to be your identity. That is why a nation is the first thing in your life that you should have. You may get married, yes, in captivity, but you do not have the rights as a countryman has over his country. This tribe of Israel, in those 430 years they lived in Egypt, they lived in a life of tribulation, and they lived in a life of slavery. Let us remember Joseph. At the time he went to Egypt, he went because of the plans of God. God's will was to give salvation to Egyptians, such that at least they can know of the great God, and such that the tribe of Jacob can be blessed because of Joseph. Joseph, the son of Jacob. Among all those years that Joseph lived in Egypt, yes, thrones change, monarchs change. The king had raised Joseph or promoted him. Yes, it is possible. He came to a time and was on the throne. And then there was another monarch that came into place. And after the first Pharaoh who raised Joseph, he enslaved the tribe of Israel. He became a thorn in the flesh. He became a horn. He tried them. He did 3 things of great magnitude. The book of Exodus tells us he came with so much cruelty. And he said that I see this nation will lead us and take away our country. But what we shall do to them, let when women start giving birth or bearing children, he put labor nurses who will kill the children as they are being born. But because God is a great man of works, it became a reason for God to destroy all those ways. He destroyed through the laborers. They tried calling the midwives. And they said, we gave you responsibilities that you did not fulfill them. And the midwives said, they explained themselves. They said that this is a great country. When their women are going to give birth, when we are going to reach them, their children are already born. And the plans that we've been trying to do, they are disqualified. And that scared off the Pharaoh of Egypt. And the Pharaoh of Egypt, and then he brought it from his secret. And then he said, let me do it in the open. When he did it in the open, he commanded to kill all the children who are boys, and that is when Moses was saved. But those who had cruel hearts, they died. Children died. The word tells us that the mother of Moses, that is when they wove a cradle and put it in the river. That Moses was brought up at Pharaoh's palace. The Bible tells us he was given all wisdom. And Moses was raised by his own mother, that is who raised him in the kingdom. And he taught him of who he really was, his identity. This man became a man God called. He is a man that God called in the right time. Such that he can arise others who had been sleeping for 430 years. Yes, God can delay of things, but such that he can He allows things to delay, but he wants to arise. God arised a man called Moses. Moses went through so many hard situations, but he stood up because of the plan and the will of God. When one stands up due to the will of God, I would like to tell you, nobody can become an obstacle to the plans of God. When one is arise because of the plans of God, whatever tries to hinder the plans of God falls. God arise this man, and he arised him to awaken those who are sleeping. Let me tell you this thing. It is hard to arise a man who's hungry. It is hard to arise one who pretends to be sleeping. This is how this tribe was. It is hard to awaken a man who doesn't know the history but has heard of it only. And yet there is another hand that is overpowering them. And then a man called Moses arises. And he says, arise up, because your light has come. May his name be glorified. It was of great magnitude. But I would like to tell you today, when God speaks, he performs. God is not scared of the boundaries that are before you. God is not scared of the tribulations you're going through. God is not scared of your history. There are backgrounds that we've lived through. There is a life that we go through day by day. But I would like to tell you, when God manifests, he says, arise and shine. I would like to tell you that mountains nor darkness can scare away the word of the Lord. Whether it's an illness, a disease flees away from the shine of the Lord. Whether it's poverty, it flees away from the plan of God. Whatever battle you're going through, it flees away from the shine of the Lord. Because the word has spoken to me. In Psalms chapter 29, starting from 1 to 9, that the voice of the Lord, when God speaks his own word, and he calls a man by his name, whether you're on labor, and the doctors say that it is impossible to be healed, whether you're in waters and you cannot see whether you're surrounded by armies who want to keep you captive, we have a God who hinders away all those. He's one who rebukes all the storms. He's one who rebukes all the He distributes all the He rebukes all battles. He paves the way where there is no way. God speaks. God speaks. Listen to what God told Aaron. Starting from chapter 7 verse 1. Exodus.
Lepai umva Uwiteka abwira Mose ati dore nkugize nk'Imana. Oya soma neza ntabwo urahagira. Uwiteka abwira Mose ati dore nkugize nk'Imana imbere ya Farawo. Yego komeza. Aroni mwene so azaba umuhanuzi wawe. Uzaza uvuga icyo ngutegetse cyose. Aroni mwene so aza ajya bibwira Farawo. Lepa kugira ngo abwira abanyayisiraheli bagira gute? Garukiraho ni kabiri. Kabiri wahageze. Garukiraho. Soma ijambo ry'Imana twumve. Vuga twumve. Uzabwire Aroni ibyo nzawe. Oya umurongo wa mbere pana. Uhoraho abwira Musa ati nkuko mvugana mvugira mu kanwa k'abahanuzi yego mugabo oya umva iryo jambo mwabyumvise mu yandi magambo ngo nkuko mvugira mu kanwa k'abahanuzi.
Just as I speak in the mouth of prophets. In other words, Moses has become God.
Ngo niko uzazubwira Aroni kugira ngo nagire gute
The same way you'll tell Aaron, let us give Jesus glory. I would like to proclaim this to you. There's so many things that have hindered your life. There's so many things that have made you sleep off. But this word tells one who's here. 2019, there are things that you have met. I would like you to enter 2020. This word speaks to each of you that every mountain, every disease, every contempt, everything that has stood before you, this is an announcement, this is a declaration that we are telling each and every block, every stumbling block that is before you, that let it listen to this scripture, because of this word has brought about a light. There is a light that is before you. There is a shine that is before you. I would like to tell you that there is a light that is before you. Starting from the ancient days, God created man. He created a man who's going to arise from wherever you've been sleeping. And he arises a man for you so that you can awaken. He makes a man stand up on your behalf when you do not see a way. This man arises. And this person comes due to the will of God. And he comes upon those who humble themselves. And he comes upon those who pray. He comes upon those who cry to God. He comes to those who've been speaking to God. This word speaks to one who's been whether it's an illness, whether it's poverty, whether it is torture, whether it's hunger, whether it is pain. This word says arise and shine. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. For your light has come. For your light has come. This man, there are things God does in our lives. God told Peter, after touching the heart of God, let me tell you, when God is pleased with you, He's going to give everything over to you. When God is pleased with you, a life of pain of 50 years becomes a time of peace and joy. He told Peter, Peter had done something of great use. He knew who Jesus really was. And he said, Simon of John, it is not by flesh or blood that has revealed me to you, but it is by my Father in heaven who has revealed me to you, who has told you my identity. That is why today I am pleased with you today. Did you know God does something and your life is changed drastically? Because you have known who I am. Because you have known who I am. And you know my identity. I'm going to do 3 things for you that doesn't come from your mother, that don't come from the families you come from, that don't come from great men, that don't come from your literacy. Even if you did not, I'm going to make you become useful to man. I'm going to give you authority that kings have. This man surprised me. Those who have neighbored Muhazi, the lakes, for you to fish, you have a problem when water comes inside the boat. They fish when it's dawn.
yego amazi yo mu biyaga abashyushye ariko noneho ubu ufite akaga.
Yes, water in the lakes is warm, but you're troubled.
gutekereza kubishyira mu tujye kuroba ayo masaha.
For you to put it in your head and go and fish at that same time.
icya kabiri.
Secondly,
ushobora guhura n'ingona cyangwa inzoka.
you may meet a crocodile or a snake.
byari bikomeye.
It was hard.
ariko Yesu arakabyara.
But Jesus is great.
ahantu tubona amashuri ya Petero.
We do not see the literacy of Peter.
ntabwo yaragiye mu ishuri.
Peter was not educated.
oya nta shuri tubona yaragiyemo.
He didn't have any education honors.
ariko Yesu aramureba.
But Jesus looked at
areba
him
ishyaka afite ry'umurimo w'Imana.
and he saw the zeal that he had in his heart.
muri kamere ye.
He saw the zeal in his carnality.
uyu mugabo
And he said, this man,
nzamugira umurobyi w'abantu.
I'm going to make him a fisher of men.
uyu mugabo nzamugira inshuti yanjye.
I'm going to make him my friend.
amukura handi muri iriya nyanja y'Igalilaya amukura ngwino nkurikire.
And he brought him from the Sea of Galilee and said, follow me.
dore igitangaza cyabaye.
This is the miracle that took place.
barabanye.
They lived together.
ndagira mbabwire inzu.
I want to tell you a house.
ministeri ya Yesu yakoreyemo iyo ngiyo yari inzu ni Petero yitanze.
The ministry of Jesus operated in Peter's house. That is why he says, do you know why we gave all our possessions? In other words, he gave a house. He gave his own house. I want to tell you, giving does not start from today. When we speak of giving, it started from the time of Jesus because they gave their possessions. The ministry of Jesus operated in Peter's house. When he looked at the house, he said, I gave my house. And I left my job that was giving me daily bread. And I followed this man without direction. We are the same because we all walk by foot. What use is he going to give me? What benefit? What do I benefit? But just as they used to live together day by day, they would always see the authority that is hidden within him. They would see the power that is different from what they had. They saw the divinity that is different from what they had seen. They say that we left all our possession, that is Peter, and we followed you. What is our profit? Then Jesus said a great word. He said, Peter, you who have left behind your possessions, while you're still in this world, you shall be multiplied tenfold. Let us give Jesus glory. You shall be multiplied tenfold. Secondly, and you shall have eternal life. Those are the great words Jesus told Peter after being explained to him very well. And he spoke of a great word. He said, it's not by flesh or blood that has explained me to you, but it is my Father in heaven who has explained me to you. Therefore, I want to have a covenant between me and you. The first promise, I leave you, I take you out of. I take you out of being a weakling and I make you a rock. In other words, he's come from the carnality of John and he's become part of the family of King of Kings. He said, I'm going to change your name. There is nobody in your family who has been called that name. I call you Peter. And secondly, and you're going to be the foundation of my house, of my body. The church started from Peter. Peter is the foundation of the church. It has come upon your shoulders. And this church that I give to you, even the gates of Hades, I know there is Hades. I know there are powers that overpower the church. I know there is a kingdom that fights against the church. But even the gates of Hades shall not prevail, because it is a church that is built upon me. And thereafter, the third thing he did, he said, starting from today, I give you authority. Whatever you shall bind on earth, in heaven it shall be bound. Whatever you shall bind on earth, in Matthew chapter 16 verse 19, whatever you shall bind on earth, and heaven shall sign to. Whatever you shall unbind on earth, the heavens shall unbind it too. In other words, he has become a partner with God. He has become a partner with God. That is a man that God has arisen. And he arisen in his time, that he can arise the church of God. I would like to tell you today, that there is one God has arisen on your behalf, such that your light can come, such that you can enter 2020, where you have the light of the Lord upon your life, such that you can enter 2020, and the star of the Lord is upon your life, because the God of Israel. I would like to tell all the blocks that are before you, that you've been going through for so long, that illness should not scare you. Whether it's poverty, it should not scare you. Whether it's gossip that you've gone through, it should not scare you. Whether it's cowardice, it should not scare you. Let nothing make your heart beat. Because the word has said, arise. The scriptures have said, arise. Arise and shine. Do not look at yourself in your family canalities. Do not look at yourself in the life you've gone through, because this word has told you to arise. Arise, brother. Arise. Arise wherever you've delayed. Arise in the life that you've been leading. Arise in whatever is scaring you. Arise in weakness. Arise in weakness. Arise in unemployment. Arise in barrenness. For your light has come. For your light has come. And there is nothing that can hinder that light. Hallelujah. There is nothing that can hinder the light of the Almighty God. Hallelujah. A man called Ezekiel. I'm going to conclude. I love these three men. A man named Ezekiel worked in a tribulated time or a hard time. God made him a prophet. A prophet to a place where there was no life. It was hard. But because he always obeyed the Spirit of the Lord, because when God speaks, whatever was bones becomes life. God told him, son of man, in Ezekiel chapter 37, he said, can you prophesy to those bones and they become fleshful or have life? Ezekiel was part of the captives that were in Babylon. But because he was a prophet who stood in the time of God, he stood speaking of God's works. That is a man who arose or awakened those who have been sleeping. He awakened those who were in slumber. He awoke and he stood in his own time. And he awoke those who are hopeless. People become hopeless and they are fed up. Being fed up. being fed up. They had forsaken or gotten fed up. They were just like carcasses and they were hopeless, in other words. But God arose a prophet, and he rose him in a nation, in a Gentile nation, and he spoke of great words. And he said, even if it is this way, our God shall perform. He said that stand up in the life that you're living. And he made them stand up in their mindsets or their thoughts. When your intellects or your thoughts have gone offline, you need a person who aligns our thoughts once again, such that we can become hopeful once again. Then he made them miss their nation. He made them miss their tradition. And he arose them in their intellects or their mindsets. After awakening their mindsets, God arose 3 other men. He arose a man called Ezra, and a man called Nehemiah, and another called Zerubbabel. All these men performed works in their own time, such that they can bring the tribe of God to their home. God arises a man, and he arises a person in their own time. A man called Zerubbabel was arisen in a hard time. God arose this man, and he was going to fight or battle against politicians. And he would tell politicians and tell them that God has spoken. It is hard for you to tell a politician that God has spoken. They have their wise and they have high intellects, and they are already satisfied with their wisdom. This is the same one that God spoke. Who do you think you are? You mountains before my servant Zerubbabel. You shall become stepping stones. Therefore God had already spoken to Zerubbabel. When God speaks, he executes. When God speaks, he fulfills. Those are among the men who are arisen. And they arose in hard time. You need a man who's taking you out of a place you've delayed. You need a person who's going to take you out of wherever you've delayed. The Jesus of Nazareth tells you today, arise and shine. Fear not. Jesus has had victory. Jesus is victorious. Jesus is victorious. Jesus is victorious.